Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the Butterfly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The Butterfly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Thursday, cold Thursday here in London, Ontario. This is your host, Ivana Figueredo. I am the Butterfly Medium, and I'm here each and every week to give you guys all messages from the other side, or even just to answer some messages or some questions for you about your love, your career, your finances, anything that may be going on around you. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I'd love to give a big, warm thank you to Tiffany Whitesage, our beautiful producer who's out in Connecticut. I would like to thank her so very much for doing such a great job for us each and every week. And with the Goldilocks production team, of course, and thanks to all my team members who always tune in as well. Some of them do, some of them don't, but that's okay. We have so many wonderful team members who are always here to give you, each and every one of you, messages from the other side, or just to be able to help you with a question. So I'm here today as a Butterfly Medium. I am the Butterfly Medium, and I'm here to give you messages from the other side, of course. So thank you guys. Welcome. I know we have an exciting show today, as always, and we have many callers right now. We have many people waiting. I'm very, very excited about this. I've had a really busy morning, a really busy day with readings, and this is going to be my last hour for the day until later on this evening. If any of you ever wish to book a private one-on-one session with me, please, you can message me on Facebook through Ivana Figueredo, through my page there, or also the Butterfly Medium page. Also, you can visit my website at thebutterflymedium.com. And know that I do offer 20, 30, and 60-minute sessions. And it doesn't matter which part of the world you are in, there is always a way. Where there's a will, there is a way. I do offer the readings online. I do offer them, of course, in person and also over the phone. So don't ever worry about where you're located, because I can always help you no matter where you are. All it takes is for me to hear your voice, even sometimes through emails. I can do readings through emails as well if anyone's ever interested. So please, message me privately if you ever do want to book a private one-on-one session. Know that right now we're working so hard to get our tour for 2018 started. Our very first show that is coming up in March. I'm sorry, for some reason I'm drawing a blank as to the date. I want to say it's March the 11th. Anybody who's here in London, Ontario, we are having a private event. Well, not a private event. It is an open group mediumship reading that I will be doing, and it is open to the public. We do have, of course, limited seating, only 30 seats available. So if you wish to purchase your tickets, you can message us privately. Those tickets are only $49 a person, and we only have 30 tickets available. So if you are interested, please give us a call, and we will get your tickets to you. So thank you once again, and welcome to my show. Why don't we get started, because I know we have many, many callers waiting today. This is very exciting, and we'll just get started and see what Spirit has in store for me. So if you do ever have any questions, even about myself, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. I don't mind answering questions. I'm very open to questions. I'm very open to receiving any messages and information. Please don't be shy. And please, if you ever feel the need to cry, let it out, because it is okay to cry. Spirit always says, tears cleanse the soul. So thank you guys and welcome. Let's get started with our very first caller, caller number 805. Hello, caller 805. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, Ivana. This is Donna, and I'm calling from California. Hi.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. A little chilly today. How's the weather in California right now?
It's a little chilly as well. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I do see that it's getting a bit cooler in the southern parts of the U.S. as well, of course, where it's normally a bit warmer there for you guys, but now it's starting to get a bit cooler. I was speaking to a friend yesterday who was out in Florida, and she says, we needed our tracksuits. It was starting to get so cold. It went from, 80 degrees to maybe 40 degrees. It was quite the jump.
Woo!
So, yeah, well, thank you and welcome. Yeah, thank you for being on the show. So what can I help you with today? What's your question? What would you like answered today?
Well, I wanted to know if relationship's going to be coming in for me with a guy.
Relationship. Women,
yeah,
always looking for relationships.
I know it.
It's really funny because I don't want to say the wrong thing on air, but it's whenever we do not have a relationship or someone in our lives, of course, it's very natural to feel very lonely, right?
Yeah.
But in some cases, when we are in relationships, sometimes we kind of need that break as well. So sometimes Spirit laughs about it and they say, oh my goodness, what do you need a man in your life for? Stay single, have fun, enjoy your life, and do whatever it is that you're meant to be doing. What is your life purpose? This is what they say. But give me 1 second, and what I'll do is I will do a 3-card spread for you and see what Spirit may have in store for you. Do you have a mother that's in Spirit, Donna?
I do. Her name's Anne.
Anne, okay. So your mom is coming through right now, and what she's validating is it's safe for you to go ahead and take the next step. She's kind of saying to me, don't listen to her. Go ahead, take the next step. You need a man in your life. You need a man in your life. So this is what your mom is saying to me. So it is okay for you to go ahead and take the next step. However, you have to leave your comfort zone. This is what she's validating. If you do not leave your comfort zone, you will not be able to meet anyone, because when we are in our comfort zone and we do not leave our front door, or we don't leave our home, then it's very hard to meet anyone. So they're asking you to kind of leave that comfort zone as often as you can. Go out and have some fun. I do feel something later on. I don't know when later on. I'm hearing June, July. Spring, summertime is always a good time to be out there and to kind of be out in the community and meet new people, meet new faces, start to network. Whether this will happen for you in June or July, I'm not quite sure, but that's what they're showing. Maybe June or July means something else to you. Maybe it means it's your birthday, or maybe it's an anniversary. Maybe it's your mom's birthday when she passed. But this is what she's validating for me, is the month of June and July. Does that make any sense to you with birthdays or anniversaries or anything?
Yeah, well, her birthday was in June.
Okay. So then she's validating that it's her that I'm connected to. This is what she's doing. She also shows me the number 2 months, and I'm going back and forth, 2 months. This is what she's saying. So possibly 2 months from now, there may be someone that you have a date with, or is someone that you may meet. Whether it's a long-term partner or not, I'm not clear. She's not showing that to me. And not that I don't want to be negative or I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction or give you negative feedback, but I only give whatever I see, whatever I receive from spirit are the messages I give to you. And what she's validating for me is right now may not be the right time where you meet someone as a long-term relationship, but it might be more of a companion, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And she's also asking you to get some rest, Donna, because you're not resting properly.
Oh, I had a horrible night. I didn't sleep well. I forgot to take my Benadryl, and I was up all night.
Oh, no. Okay, so you need some rest. You need some rest. She says hang on tight because I don't know why, but your life in the next 6 to 18 months is going to be going very fast. I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know if you're moving, if it's a new job, a new career, a new relationship, or it could be the new relationship, but something is going to be moving very quickly for you. It's like a very quick wind, very fast wind, almost like a windfall thing. Almost like, and sometimes you feel like you may be in a whirlwind, but she says, rest assured, good things are coming your way. Do you like Smarties or something? Or this is kind of random, but she's showing me like Skittles or Smarties, candy, chewy candies. Who's the one that likes these chewy candies?
I like chewy candies.
Okay. This is what she's validating, a lot of very colorful chewy candies. So she's just validating this for you. I don't know why. Maybe it's Skittles, maybe it's Smarties. Maybe she's calling you Smarty Pants. I don't know. But this is what she's validating. Of course, she's just validating something that you want, something that you love, something that she remembers about you, something that you love to eat, right? And she's also talking about changing your mind a lot lately. You've been changing your mind a lot lately. And she says, you got to cut down a bit because you keep going up and down, changing your mind, up and down. She says, tone it down, Donna. She calls you, did she call you Dawn or did she call you Donna?
Donna.
Okay. So she says, tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I start a diet and then I stop it and I start it and I stop it.
Okay, so you're up and down, up and down, up and down. So be careful with that as well, because sometimes when we do that, that's going to put our body out of whack as well. I'm, you know what? I'm the same. I'm always, my weight goes up and down, and it is so bad for us. It's so bad for our hearts, actually. But they are asking you just tone it down a little bit, make that decision, and just stick with it if you can. I know sometimes it's hard, but she's asking you to do that. You just got a bonus card here, and it's healing from the past. So she's asking you to heal from the past, whatever the past was, whatever hurt you, whatever has hurt you in the past. It's time to heal. And she shows sentimental feelings around all of that. She's also coming from ButterFly to you. I'm just getting a sentimental feeling card. This is with the Monarch ButterFly. So she's letting you know that she is your Monarch ButterFly.
Oh, okay.
So anytime you see Monarch ButterFly, now it's not that she is the Monarch ButterFly, but what it is it's the spirit of a Monarch ButterFly, her spirit through the Monarch ButterFly. This is what she's validating. So thank you. I hope that was helpful. Good luck with you.
Very helpful.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks. You as well, Donna. Have a great day. Bye-bye now. All righty. So our next caller is caller 616. Hello, caller 616. What is your name? And where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm calling from Michigan.
Michigan. Sorry, I never got your first name. Did you say Tina or Gina?
Tia, T-I-A.
Oh, T-I-A, Tia. Wonderful. Thank you very much for calling in, Tia. How are you?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. What is your question for me today, please?
Well, I was just wondering if there's any messages from Spirit for me. I keep feeling like somebody's trying to get a message to me.
Do you know what's really funny is when I start to connect to someone's voice, what happens is I choose a deck of cards. And I either choose my psychic cards or I choose my cards of healing messages from the other side. And of course, the ones that I chose for you are healing messages from the other side. So it's almost like I kind of already felt that there was a connection to Spirit there. I don't know who's trying to connect with you, but I did receive a card. I have become one of your guides. I don't know who this is. I'm sort of kind of, I want to say I feel it's a male. I know it's kind of, it's 50-50, male or female, right? But I am feeling a male figure, a male guide, kind of like a father figure. Could be your grandfather, could be your father-in-law, could be your dad, but I am feeling a father figure that's around you. Maybe it's a husband, I'm not sure, but I am feeling that what they're saying is I have become one of your guides. Yeah. One of your souls, not one of your souls, but healing is needed for your soul. Healing is needed for your soul. They're also saying I always give you a good night kiss. Is your mom in spirit as well?
No, she's not.
Okay. Who is the male figure that I'm connected to?
I'm hoping it's my dad. That's who I
Okay.
would guess.
Okay. So then exactly what I was starting to feel was your dad. But then I also saw like a mother figure. So maybe this is a grandmother or a great-grandmother or a mother-in-law, anybody who could have acted like a mom, maybe an adopted mom, maybe an aunt that was kind of like a mom. But know that your dad is definitely here. And he's the one who's sending you kisses. I send you loving kisses. This is what he says. I always give you a good night kiss.
Oh, that's great.
Do you know what he says? This is really funny. He says, your future is so bright, you got to wear them shades.
That sounds like something he'd say.
Yeah, he's funny. He's got a funny character. He's got a really nice character about him. And he says, I watch over you every day. I watch over you every day. Is there someone by the name of Nick, or sounds like Nick, or Nicholas, or something with a K or an N around you?
Not that's coming to my mind right away.
Okay, and that's okay. You may not think of it right now. And no, even everyone who's listening, if something does not make sense to you right now, do not worry about it, because it will make sense to you later on. When they show me something, there's a meaning. There's a true reason why they're showing this to me. And what he's validating is, now they love middle names and they love last names. So I don't know if maybe your last name sounds like Nick, or a middle name, or someone that's around you that's very closely connected to you, or someone that might be in spirit that your dad is validating this person is here. And it sounds to me, I hear things in a muffled tone, so it sounds to me as though he's saying Nick or something, Rick maybe? Is it Rick?
I'm thinking, I don't know any Ricks.
Okay, so that's okay. Leave that name. Don't worry about it. Again, maybe it's not a name for your dad. Maybe it's someone else for another person who's listening. Maybe it's a spirit guide for somebody else who is waiting to be connected to me, right? Because all of our spirit guides that are here, they're all connected, right? So it's like piggybacking. So they know who's waiting. They know who's waiting on the line. But know that your dad is always around. He says, I watch over you every day, and I see all your thoughts all the time. Movement. He says movement. Are you moving?
What he's probably meaning by that is I've been sick the last 4 years and just starting to get back to where I can get more movement. I think that's probably where he's going with that.
Sorry. If you try not to speak too close into the phone, because I hear things in a muffled tone all the time. So when our voices when our mouth is too close to the mouthpiece, I have a difficult time understanding. So I'm sorry. Would you please repeat that?
Yes, I'm thinking that I've been pretty sick for the last 4 years, and I'm just starting to get up into where I can get back into life and moving around. So I'm thinking that's what he's.
Okay, all right, that would make sense. Yep, that would make sense. So that movement, it's like you're starting to come back to life in a sense.
Yeah.
Right, so this is most likely what he's saying is you're starting movement again, whereas before things were stagnant. You weren't really moving around. You weren't doing, you weren't doing a whole lot, but maybe now he sees that you are in movement again. So he's happy for you. He's actually, the way I see it is, the way I see the vision is he's kind of giving you a round of applause. He's clapping, saying good for you, He says, I love you, I always will, and I'm always by your side. Be careful of your stomach, though. I don't know what's going on with your stomach, but he's validating something to do with your stomach area, whether you have anxiety, whether you have some, not an illness. I don't feel it's an illness or an ailment or anything like this, but maybe whether it's, not able to go to the bathroom, or something like an irritable bowel, or something that affects your stomach or the pit of your stomach, or heartburn, this sort of thing. Do you understand what I mean? Maybe it's the types of food, maybe it's the types of food that you may be eating. He's just saying, look after your stomach, increase your fiber, and increase your water, he says.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good luck. Take care, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in. Okay, bye-bye. See ya. All righty. Sometimes I need to stop and just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Sometimes it's good to take a big, big deep breath. Close your eyes and just breathe. I do a lot of burning of sage daily, so for me it's very difficult to, not that it's very difficult, it's a good thing to burn sage, and everybody should burn sage daily. However, when you're inhaling sage over and over and over and over, sometimes I can't catch my breath. So thank you again, Tia. That was wonderful. Let's go to our next caller, caller 352. Hello, caller 352. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, this is Cindy. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you say it's Cindy?
Yes.
Cindy. And where are you calling from, Cindy?
I'm in Florida.
Florida. Thank you very much for calling. All right. And what question do you have for me today?
I was wondering if you could give me an insight.
I'm sorry. You'll have to, if you don't mind speaking up just a wee bit. I'm having a very difficult time hearing you.
Okay, let me get off my earphones. It might be better, clearer reception.
Oh,
is that better?
This is
okay. Sorry about that. I was wondering if Spirit could give me any messages regarding advice on how to get the ball rolling to get my settlements, 2 financial settlements I'm waiting on. One, I probably have no control over the timing, and the other one, they're stalling. It's wages that are owed to me, and I have an attorney that's muddled the whole thing up out of laziness, I think. So I was just wondering if you can see when I will get those settlements.
Okay.
If there's anything I can do to get things moving.
To speed up the process. Okay, one card just fell out of my deck, and it's the finances card. Isn't that funny? This is the card that fell out of my deck and fell onto the floor. One of the very first cards that I picked up for you was moving. So I don't know if they're moving forward with this, if you're planning on moving, if you've already moved, but they say moving. Something is moving. So you're in movement right now, but they also show me something to do with the number 7. So I don't know if the number 7 is, if the number 7 shows me the month of July, or if the number 7 means 7 months, or I don't want to say this part, but 7 years. I don't know if that would even be remotely close, but I don't know why. I'm feeling I know, but I don't know why. And I just go with my gut feeling. I go with my intuition. I go with what Spirit shows me, that they show me this number 7. And I'm strongly sensing something about 7 years. What is, now it may not have anything to do with this, what you're going through and this case or what have you, but did it start in the month of July? Did it start 7 years ago? Did it start 7 months ago? What did they start?
I did work for those employers for 7 months, and they owe me 7 months of overtime, and I'm unpaid wages.
Okay, makes sense then. So it's not 7 years, so that's good.
Good.
But again, I always go with whatever it is I feel, whatever it is that Spirit shows me. So they're validating. You've been with them 7 months, and and you said they owe you 7 months worth of salary?
Overtime. To the overtime, they wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay. For now, and just funny, I just got the leaving card. Leave it all behind for now. They said, close the doors and just let it happen. And I know financially, because you got the finances card. I know financially you could use this money right now, but you cannot force it. You cannot force it to happen. And there's no way of forcing it to happen. Whenever it's meant to happen, it will happen. But they're showing you to just close it and leave it behind you right now. Put it past you right now. It's not that you're putting it past you and you're going to forget about it and nothing's going to move forward. They're just asking you to stop worrying about it. Let it go. Close the door on it. When a door is forced to be open, it will never open. This is what they say. So it may take some more time. I'm also seeing the month of September. I don't know if this is your birthday or if you're expecting a settlement by September, but they show me September. September could also be something that they're validating like a fall month. I don't know.
Okay.
But they're asking you to just leave it for now. Leave it alone. Don't force it. It will happen. There's someone that you are speaking to about this. It must be your lawyer. You know, ask your lawyer, what is going on? Why am I not getting any indication? Why am I not getting any information? What is happening? What is going on? We need to close this. So they're just saying, be patient. It will happen. You will be receiving it, but I don't know what you're going to be receiving, how much you're going to be receiving, but I feel it's not going to be everything that you are expecting. It might be a little bit less.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome.
Time. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good luck with everything. I hope it's sooner rather than later.
Me too. Thanks.
You're welcome, and I hope that it happens real soon for you, okay?
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks for calling in. You have a wonderful day as well. Bye-bye. All right. We have our next caller is 727. Hello, caller 727. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, Ivana. This is Kate. I'm calling from Florida also.
Hello, Kate. So how's the weather in Florida?
It's lovely.
Is it lovely?
It is
lovely.
lovely.
Ago, do you guys have a bit of a wind chill over there?
We had a cold snap for us and a wind chill. It was actually in the 30s.
Yes.
Which,
yes.
Yes.
This is what she was saying. It was very, very cold. People couldn't believe how cold it was.
In Florida, that is quite cold.
Yes, it would be. I would guess so. That's usually here in where we are in Canada. But I've been saying this for years. What I feel is going to happen is wherever it's very hot, it's going to start turning cold. Sorry to disappoint you. And wherever it's very cold, it's going to start turning hot, warmer. This is what I feel. And it sounds like, and I've been saying this for the last few years, I've been saying, you watch, it's going to get colder and colder and colder in the south, and it's going to get warmer and warmer where we are. And we see proof of this every year. And it's getting more and more every year. We get warmer. Like our winter started, I think it started late this year. But even our summers, right? So sometimes our summers will last a lot longer, and our winters will start later, and our winters are shorter. We don't get as many snowstorms as we used to, but it's too bad. So maybe the ones that are living in Florida will have to move to Canada.
I visited London, Ontario years ago.
Oh, did you? Oh, nice.
And there's also, I feel so many connections. Okay. My mother-in-law's name, she has passed over, was Ivana. And my daughter attends school in the Italian canton of Switzerland.
Oh, wow. Good for her. Speak Italian?
She could do a lot better if she'd practice and converse more.
Oh, yes. The secret always is to have someone by your side who speaks Italian and speak with them every day. I grew up speaking Italian every day, every day. I have never forgotten it. Of course, that's really my, I want to say it's my mother tongue, my mother language, right? That's my very first language is Italian. When I first moved back to Canada, I didn't speak any English at all. So you have to be speaking it every day in order to remember
it. You have to use that muscle, yes. Ivana, also the message for or related to Nick and Rick.
Yes.
And I so appreciate that you understand that very often whomever is in the group, that those messages can be crossing over. That happens to me has happened many times. Nick is the name of my nephew. His father has passed over, and we share the same birthday in September.
Okay.
And Rick is the name of my brother.
Okay. And is Rick still alive? Rick is here in the physical world, correct?
He is correct.
Yes. But Nick's father passed.
Nick's father passed.
Okay. So know that perhaps your, did you say Nick is
My former brother-in-law.
Your former brother-in-law. So maybe his father's coming through because they'll do whatever they can. Knock, 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 wherever they can get a connection with, just to connect to their loved ones who are still here in the physical world. They're validating certain things, and whichever way that they can connect you, they will, or whichever way they will try and connect to you, they will. So maybe Nick just needs to hear that his father is doing well, that his father is made it to the other side.
I received that.
And maybe this is why he was coming through to you. And also, because you are an intuitive yourself, this is what they're validating. You will receive a lot of messages. And this is why whenever you're around this kind of activity, you may notice that it happens a lot because you are an intuitive. It's easy for them to connect to you.
Yes.
So I just felt an energy across the room from me right now. It's kind of weird, but I looked over and it's gone. Maybe it's him. I don't know. But do you have a question? Do you have a question for me? And yes, by the way, thanks for bringing that up. Yes, whenever we receive messages, those spirit guides can piggyback. So those messages could be for other people listening or someone else in the room, if it's not for the person that I was connected to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's your question for me today?
Ivana, will you choose 3 cards for me, please, for the upcoming 3 months?
Funny, I had the cards from messages from Spirit in my hands, and before you said, when you said choose 3 cards, I put that deck down and I grabbed the other deck, and then you validated for the upcoming 3 months. So let's just have a look and see what we're receiving for you. Just give me a moment. Well, one of the things they want to let you know is that you are gracefully aging. This is important to know.
That's sweet.
You're looking after yourself. They're talking about your beautiful skin. So I don't know if you look after your skin very well or you've been doing something to your skin, but they're saying looking after your skin, that you look after your skin so your skin is beautiful. They're also validating something about leaving. I don't know if I don't feel it's you're leaving a relationship. It could be that you might be leaving the state, you might be leaving the city, you might be leaving your job, but you're leaving from somewhere. And I don't know where. They're not validating this, but it's decisions that you need to make, whether or not you want to go back or not. I don't know. Did you leave a relationship and you're planning on going back?
No, it's interesting because I always find that there's also a theme and a core energy in a group, and this whole call has been about movement.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really about when to begin my travels. I'm going to be attending my daughter's graduation in Switzerland. And I haven't decided how far ahead to go in terms of travel and how long. We don't know how long I'll be in Europe because she will either be doing an internship, accepting a position to start her career, or attending graduate school. Those are all possibilities.
Or attending what school, sorry?
A graduate program.
Okay. So maybe this is that decision that they're talking about, right? They were talking about decision and whether you're leaving to go somewhere, whether you're leaving a relationship, whether you're leaving a career, what have you. But the decision is based on when you leave, how long are you going to be gone for? So
correct.
This might be for a little while. I am seeing the number 3. So I don't know if it's 3 months or 3 weeks, but I do feel it's something to do with the number 3, or if you're leaving in March, I don't know. But they're talking about something with the number 3. You're going to be there for a little while. I feel you'll be there for a little while. But they're also talking about healing from the past, Kate. Something that maybe happened when you were a child. I'm not quite sure exactly, what it is that they're referring to or what have you. Sometimes when things get too private, I don't like to talk about them on live air, or even, when I'm doing Facebook live shows, I try and leave the private stuff out. But they are talking about healing from the past.
Yes.
This is so important for you, is healing from the past. Something that may have happened when you were a child, or when you were a teenager, or when you were a young adult. Maybe there was a trauma in your family. Maybe there was a trauma that you experienced. But they're asking you to do a card. So I had to refer to this card for you. And they're talking about it's very, very important that you do heal from the past. Now, this is very random, but do you love apples? I don't know why they keep showing me these apples. Do you love apples? Sour apples, like Granny Smith apples, or do you bake pies a lot? What is with the apples? I just smelled apples.
Oh, I also, yes, I have used Granny Smith for cooking. What came to me is the apple of my eye.
Which is your daughter?
Yes, she is the apple of my eye.
So maybe they're referring to this as your daughter, the apple of your eye. You'll stay there as long as you want. And maybe
do you pick anything in terms of any energy toward what may come next for my daughter?
Spiritual growth. I just got a spiritual growth card. So they're validating she's going to have a lot of spiritual growth. And by the way, just so you know, this card, the spiritual growth card, has a symbol of a beautiful, beautiful monarch butterfly.
Oh, wow.
And when I see this monarch butterfly, of course, for me, it always reminds me of my mom, because that is my sign and my symbol is the monarch butterfly. And for your daughter, there is I don't know if there's a female in spirit for your daughter, someone that's in the family, but I am feeling there's a female spirit that has crossed over, has made it to the other side, and is with your daughter. Her
grandmother.
Pardon?
Her grandmother, who was named Ivana.
I'm sorry, who?
Her grandmother is named Ivana.
Oh, her grandmother is named Ivana. Is that what did you say something like that in the beginning?
I did, and her grandmother was also from Eastern Europe.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I missed that. I thought you were saying my name and something associated with that. Then I heard you say about her learning how to speak Italian, but I didn't hear that part then. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes, Ivana is a very Slavic, Czechoslovakian name.
Yes.
I'm Italian though, but she is valid. So this is her grandmother. So most likely what she's validating for her is that she is the sign and symbol of a monarch butterfly to your daughter, who is the apple. She wants you to
she was definitely the apple of her grandmother's eye. She was the only grandchild.
Yeah, beautiful. So your daughter's going to have a lot of beautiful spiritual growth. I wish I could send you a picture of this card. You know what I'll do is later on today, if I have a moment, if I don't forget, I will post. I don't know if you're on Facebook, if you're on my Facebook, but I'll post this on Facebook later, and you can have a look at the card. It's spiritual growth, and it's a beautiful, beautiful monarch butterfly. And even myself, when I see these monarch butterflies, it gives me a very nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
And for my daughter, once she recognizes and is aware that the monarch butterfly comes to her as the sign and symbol from her grandma, then she'll feel at peace knowing that this is her grandma, Ivana.
Mm-hmm. And which deck is that, Ivana?
This is my deck. They're all butterfly cards, and they're butterfly oracle cards for life.
Okay.
For life changes. Anything happening in your life, any kind of life changes.
Well, definitely there will be life changes with a graduation and then deciding what the next step is.
There's going to be a lot of life changes for her and a lot of spiritual growth. You have to let her know this. There's going to be a lot of spiritual growth as well, which is beautiful. Very rewarding for your daughter. Very rewarding. Please give her the message and let her know that grandma's always by her side, and not to feel alone, or not to feel that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, or is she on the right path? She's on the right path. She's doing well.
Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a card?
Is there what? Sorry?
Did we do all 3 cards? You chose 3 cards, yes?
Yeah, I actually did 4 cards for you.
Oh.
Gracefully aging, so you had a bonus card. Leaving, which is your trip.
Right.
Healing past, and spiritual growth.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
All righty.
Thanks for that review. That was really helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I hope a lot of you tune in each and every week. It's fun. It's a great show. And if you are on Facebook, I forgot to mention this earlier, please don't forget to tune into my Monday night shows on Facebook Live. I do free Facebook Live readings for 2 hours, and it is 7 p.m. Eastern Time until 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, super.
All righty.
Thank you. It's been a blessing.
Oh, thank you very much. It has been a blessing, and it's going to only continue to be more of a blessing, and it'll continue to be more and more beautiful for each and every one of you. Lots of spiritual growth is going to be happening in 2018. I believe that.
Yes, I see it all around me.
Me too. So thank you so much for tuning in, Kate. I'm sorry if I sound drained to everybody today. I am so exhausted. I have been go all week and every week, and this week has been really crazy. I have about 1 million messages that we have to get through. So I'm feeling I need some rest today. Today is going to be my day to rest. When? I don't know. I guess when I go to bed. I still have readings this evening. So that rest is very important. And if we don't rest, that's not good, especially for intuitives. So thank you once again, Kate. Enjoy your trip. Have a great time. Say hello to your daughter for me. She may or may not know me, but say hello. And please tell her that I say keep on practicing. Italian is such a beautiful language to learn, and good for her. Are you there? Oh, she must be gone. All right. No, she's not there. Kate, are you there? All right, so she's gone. Well, thank you so very much. Let's take another call. Actually, before we take the next call, I want to talk a little bit about the Facebook Live shows. When you guys tune into the Facebook Live show, know that Spirit is the one who gives me the messages that we are meant to receive that night. If you are watching, if you do not get chosen, please don't lose faith. Please don't lose hope. because maybe it's just meant for someone else to receive a message. Maybe it was meant for someone else to receive a message. And maybe you might have an opportunity the next week or the following week. But they are great shows, and I always encourage everyone to please share them with share the Facebook Live shows with your family and friends by posting it, by sharing it on your Facebook page as well. And once again, don't forget to please visit my website, thebutterflymedium.com. And for those of you that have not visited my Facebook page, The Butterfly Medium, please go in, visit my page, like the page, and share it as well. Thank you so very much. All right, so let's go on to caller 760. Hello, how are you?
I am well. Thank you so much for taking my call. I'm so excited to be on with you.
Oh, thank you very much. If I may just ask you to speak just a little bit louder.
Yes, it's Gigi, and I'm calling from California.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Gigi, for calling from California. I love California. Well, I don't know if I love California. I've never been there, but it's always been my dream to be in California. So since I was little, always wanted to be in California. Someday I will have to travel to California.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you have a question for me today?
Well, there's two things that are on my mind, and they're love and money. So I would say finances and a true love coming into my life.
And a true love. Okay, so love, money, and true love. So love, finances, and a true love. True love. There are so many single women out there who I always feel like I want to start a group, a women's group for all the women that are, I'm not single, but I always feel, I'm just doing the cards for you while I chat, but I always feel I want to start a women's group for, single women who feel lonely, who are looking for love. And actually, it's funny because years ago, I used to own a staffing agency in Toronto. I used to be the owner of a temporary staffing agency. And so one day I thought to myself, I should try an agency, a love agency. So basically, it's trying to connect. It's like a dating agency. Do you know what I mean? Not a.
Oh, yeah. Like a matchmaking.
Yes, matchmaking, but intuitively.
Mm-hmm.
Intuitively interviewing people, and then intuitively
I love that.
Putting people together and see how that would work out. I think that would be amazing.
Yes.
Maybe someday I will do that. Someday I will.
Yeah.
All right. So you also received the spiritual growth card. So today the spiritual growth card seems to be coming up a lot. I've done a lot of readings today, and this card has come up for just about everybody that I've given a reading to today. And so this is my sign and symbol for us knowing that spiritual growth is on the way for 2018. But you also have to believe it. You also have to feel it. And I always say, if you do not have a vision, there is no place for you to go. If you have a vision, there is a place for you to go. If you have a vision of love, if you have a vision of finances, if you have a vision of you want to travel, visualize it happen. Yes. You are a product of your own environment. You are a product of your own thoughts. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever you are thinking, know that you could manifest whatever it is that you would like to manifest.
Right.
So if it's finances, know that finances can come as long as you manifest them and do something. I always say, self-employment is always one of the best things to have, is to be self-employed. Because sometimes, and I've been self-employed for many years, but I've also worked for other people for many years, employers, but it's not the same. You're always paid a certain amount, and that's it. When you're self-employed, you could do what you want. You could do as you wish. You could grow your company. You could visualize and have goals. So for you, my friend, I don't know why, but they're telling me you have healing hands. I don't know if you work in healthcare or massage therapy or intuitive or Reiki or something along these lines, but they're asking you to work with your hands.
I do work with my hands, but not in the conventional way. In other words, I'm not a massage therapist. I don't do healing through my hands, but I do healing through food. I mean, I'm a personal chef. That's part of what I do. So
Wow.
I do use my hands a lot. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So you know what? That is very healing. If you're a personal chef, that is also healing because you're healing people from illnesses, right?
Exactly.
From what they're eating. Do you know how many times I've wanted to connect with someone who could just come to my home and I say to them, okay, I want to be on the keto diet. Just
That's right.
Go ahead and make me my food for the entire week. Can you come down here and do that for me? Or up here, I should say.
We can talk, but yes, I do that. I mean, that's the motivation that I had to go into this is because I wanted to actually support people in their journey or on their journey to better health. And, so I'm not the kind of personal chef that says I go in there and I use a lot of creams and this and that. I'm more interested in getting people, in a clean, their health cleaner.
Yes, yeah. That's awesome. I looked a lot into raw food eating as well, like raw food diet, raw diet.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is also healing. So you are a healer in your own way, but you're also an intuitive, and so you're intuitive with the food and what we need, plant-based foods, this sort of thing.
Correct.
And so you are a healer, and yes, so you are working with your hands. And now, are you self-employed?
Yes.
Oh, good. So then this is what they're referring to with self-employment.
Right.
You can do so much with that as well. I mean, that's great that you can do that. Not everybody can cook. Not everybody is a chef. Not everybody knows how to put food together and flavors together. My husband always says, "Oh my goodness, it took you 3 hours to cook that." But I said, "But how amazing does it taste?" Flavor comes from cooking and spices and knowing what you're doing, right? Some people don't have that. I'm Italian, and we were raised to cook and have a lot of spices and herbs and so on and so forth, right? It's what we put in our food.
Yes.
But
and I come from a very similar background.
That's good. They are asking you, however, to keep the faith for love. You got the keep the faith card, and you also got the retirement card. I don't know why. What is it that you need to retire? Is it a worry? Is it a worrisome kind of? You need to retire your worries.
That might be part of it, but it's funny because when you mentioned visualization, first of all, I'm not in any kind of rush. I don't feel desperate for love. I mean, I'm enjoying my time alone. I'm enjoying my journey right now. And at the same time, I am a people person. I like to share my life with, that's my desire, to share my life with someone.
Yes.
And to have that relationship, which will be the final relationship for me, because I've had a few that didn't work out. And so I want to give that to myself. And so at this point, I might, I have visualizations of meeting that person and being very comfortable in life to the point where I can retire my worry about where my next flow of income is going to come from. Not that I wouldn't still carry on, but I have certain things that I would like to do that I don't find the time to do.
Right. So make the time is what they would say to you, right? Is make the time, keep the faith, make the time. And I think your whatever it is that you're doing now, being a chef, working with food, working with clients, working with people, you can really do something very special with that. Do you ever do Facebook Live shows?
Do I ever do what? I'm sorry?
Any Facebook? Are you on Facebook at all?
Yes.
Now, do you ever do Facebook Live shows? Do you ever see my Facebook Live show when I'm doing the readings?
No, and when you were mentioning it, I was wanting to tune in. So when do you do those?
So I do them every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. But what I'm getting is, or an idea for you, which is amazing, is doing a Facebook Live show, showing how, talking about different foods that can heal you, talking about different recipes, talking about different ways of putting together food to heal people, especially people with ailments, inflammation and arthritis and cancers, and that people are ill from, all these ailments that we need to get rid of. For me, it's inflammation. Sometimes I have pain, and it's, of course, the foods that we eat. And you can increase your business a lot by doing something like this, like a Facebook Live show. I just got this idea that popped into my head for you.
Okay.
And they're saying, try doing a Facebook Live show. You would be surprised the outcome that you would have.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do something like that. Look into it a little more. Check out mine on Monday night, see what you think, and see if you would have the courage to do that. Because sometimes, yes, I get very nervous. I get really bad anxiety before I do a Facebook Live show because I know there's people around the world that are watching. So they are saying spiritual growth, retire what no longer serves you purpose, keep the faith, and also you're gracefully aging as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I was connecting with that when you said that. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to check you out on Monday, and I'll let you know that I'm there.
Yes,
thank you very much. Facebook Live. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. First, add me on Facebook. If you, for all the callers that are listening, go to Ivana Figueredo or the ButterFly Medium. And if you can't spell my last name Figueredo, go to the ButterFly Medium page, and you'll see my name, Ivana Figueredo. Click on it, and then add me on Facebook. This way you'll receive the notifications when I go live. And visualize. Have these goals of what it is that you want to do. Visualize your life's purpose and just go for it. And you know what? That true love will come as well when it's meant for you to come, when it's meant to come to you. You will have a companion. You will. Just visualize all your dreams, whatever it is that you feel your life's purpose is. I know what my life's purpose is. My life's purpose is to heal because of my traumas in life, whatever I experienced in life. Losing my mom, losing my grandfather, losing my family members. I mean, they're great, great losses. And they're not just, they didn't pass of just natural causes. And it's the traumas that happen in our lives that bring us to where we are today. That's what I do. I visualize every day what it is that I want to be doing, where it is that I need to be going, where it is that I need to be, who it is that I need to be healing. And I know who I need to be healing. I need to be healing the world. It's crazy, but one day I was shown by Spirit that I would be healing ISIS. This is a crazy thought, I know, but I'm not going to discard it. I'm not going to disregard it because I know that Spirit has an intention for me. There is an intent that was placed in my brain for a reason. So visualize and you will receive. Believe and you will receive. Never ever give up. And good for you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you. No, I giving up is not even in my vocabulary. It's
me too. Me as well. Good for you.
Yeah.
I could have given up a long time ago. And don't get me wrong. I suffered with depression and anxiety my entire life. And you know what? There were times where almost every day in my life I wanted to give up. I remember, being in Toronto when I was working. I was born and raised in Toronto. When I would take the subway to work, I was so afraid. I would stand up against the wall because I wasn't sure if I would jump. But something kept me going. And I'm here today because of my life purpose. And I will never give up, no matter how many times people shoot me down. People do daily. I don't care. You don't like me, then don't watch me. You don't like me, then don't call me.
Right. And I'll say to you what I heard a long time ago, which really resonated for me, and that is, what you think of me is none of my business.
Exactly. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ivanka.
You're
really
welcome.
appreciated being online with you today.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Was this your first time, did you say?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful.
My first time, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. So how did you hear about the show?
Well, it was on the lineup, and I had called in several times prior to the show, and just, the timing wasn't right, and today was the time I got to speak with you. So I'm so thrilled.
Good. And I always say, you know what? If it's not your time then, it will be another time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Gigi, and looking forward to seeing you on my Facebook Live show as well.
You bet. I will go to Facebook and add a friend request. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks. You as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day, Gigi. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. This has been another wonderful day. I'm sorry. I am so exhausted today. I know you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm so exhausted. It's been a really, really crazy week for me. There's so much that is going on. We just recently hired a new manager, and I just recently hired a new manager. We're also getting students that will be coming in to help us out with the Butterfly medium and to progress, and looking forward to planning the tour for 2018, guys. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening each and every week. I can't believe the amount of people that call in each and every week. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium. Please don't forget to tune in Monday nights and share away my Facebook Live shows as well. Thank you, Tiffany. I love you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys all rest and have a beautiful evening. Bye-bye for now, and have a great day.